Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Benfica.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pressing high and with purpose, pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Celtic clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Beckenbauer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rummenigge concedes a free kick for that. And this is Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. And this is Pele! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Araujo. And it's De Jong. Adriano. That's a little off target. Pele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Carlos. Pele. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's come loose. It's a good spell of possession, this. Cruyff. Oh, good read. De Jong! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
De Jong clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Great effort, he flew in with courage.
De Jong instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Pull it. And it's Cruyff. Antonetti. Ambitious ball here. Can he latch on to this? Cruyff picks it up out wide. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos delivers. And he's there to clear it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mateus, Adriano constantly looking for the ball into the box. And this is Ibrahimovic. De Jong. And this is Messi. Pull it. Roberto Carlos. Played into space out wide. Ball is over the line. Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. And he's cut it out. Looking for options for movement. Well, that's well seen too. Pelé. Neymar. And he's in on it. Pelé! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Backward it goes. Adriano. This is De Jong. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar looking to run onto it. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Pelé conjures time and space where few can.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Celtic clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chooses to go back. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick reminder
it's
today
thinking
to
half,
please
lacking
take
only in
all
goals.
deductor bins
The score
located by the
0-0.
entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution for Celtic. Number 20, Adriano.
And we're off
To
again.
replace him is number
0-0,
13,
and we're at the halfway point. Rafael Leao, and it's Vieira. Now it's Rafael Leao, now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he has been fouled there. Maldini. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary. Now, can they get him away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neymar.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And he's found a way past. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's having a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 6, Mateus. Coming on the field is number 8, Bellingham. Substitution in progress.
Ronaldinho, and he shoots! Big moment, massive goal! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And very quick. Goes for a shot! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Can he spark a counter here? Rummenigge going full tilt down the left. Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide. Ronaldinho plays it in. Bellingham. Played into space. The most accurate pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Hazard goes short. Here comes the cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Just a whisker away. Some resolute defending there. And it's Ronaldinho. Benfica finding their passes. Yeah. He won't be happy with that one. Zanetti, tidy with his distribution. Threads one in. Rafael Leao. Rummenigge. Good play on the left-hand side here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's gone direct here.
Benfica surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Roberto Baggio. Now it's come to nothing. Knocks it into space. Benfica still ahead by the game's only goal. And this is Ronaldo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a good-looking delivery. Benfica have their third corner. Terrific header! And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Rafael Leao looks to get on the end of this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham, he is through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Celtic really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Hazard receives it in a wide position. 4 added minutes on the board.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldo gets into a good position. And he welcomes it in. And this is Ronaldo. It's Baggio! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Benfica have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Roberto Baggio taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
From today's match are now available.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Benfica.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running, shot a goal! Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hullet. Great vision. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Goal! Benfica! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Best. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Maldini. And it's Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Zanetti. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Header! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Pull it.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Can he get on the end of this? Yaya Toure. Looking for the run. Played back in. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Hullet. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that was vital. Hullet. Pele, who's set up one goal so far. Benfica heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's a good spell of possession, this. Mateus. He's in plenty of space here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets a good foot in there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He has found the way through. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Best tries to play it through. He can run onto that. Lovely feet. Time and again they are repelled. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Added time.
Some really good ball movement. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
please
at
join
this
me
stage.
in wishing a happy wedding anniversary
Benfica
for one
sits
of
in
our
pretty
fan
here
club
at
members.
half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution for Albania. Number 10, Del Piero. Number 13, George Best. Number 19, Hadrian. Number 18, Pullet. Number 15, Nesta. Coming on the field, number 8, number 6, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11, Pele. Number 22, Ibrahimovic. Number 5, Messi.
That gets things going for the second half. Neymar, he's got away. Neymar's cross. Rummenigge.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, nice interception. Beckenbauer. And here's the chance to counter. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos. Pullet dominates aerially so often. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Neymar. This might spell danger. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Ibrahimovic is firing after that one. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. And the through ball. Pele. He is through here. Mateus pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, super ball. And he's certainly onside here. Bullet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He might be in here! And claimed it back swiftly. Tries a shot! Fantastic from Beckenbauer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are cruising away. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ibrahimovic, nicely intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That is good alertness. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. So, what can they make of this? And here's Dembele. Lampard ploughing. Big chance! And another try! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get it through? Lovely, now then, can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Under an awful lot of pressure. Incoming delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Benfica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Now, can they get it back? That's good play. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, there's a probing ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Terrific header! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult...
And the shot! He's got a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Benfica get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Dembele, who played through for the wide man, climbs up big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, it's Dembele. Is there any support? He might not need it. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Rijkaard. Well, we expected better, and so did he. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's in space and looking for options. Big header! It's a loose ball. And this is Pele. Cole. Ball played for Dembele. Dembele towering forward here. A lot of space. Cole! Got to be quick to recover this. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He gets big, and it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Maldini. Benfica are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Good take, and it shapes to shoot! Cole, Dembele, Zanetti gets over and intercepts. He's played it back. Pullet, he's being urged to shoot. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's there to make the challenge. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. Oh, smashing header! Neymar. Oh, it's come loose. Lampard. Pullet with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pullet did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And it's Rijkaard. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Les personnes chargées de la sécurité sont priées de se présenter au PC sécurité. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 16.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Vitinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckenbauer. Pullet. Oh, what a ball!
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
They've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Lampard. Ambitious ball here. Zanetti. Beckenbauer.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Lampard. Cannavaro. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Attention, changement.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Ronaldinho. Now Roberto Baggio. Lampard. And here's Dembele. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, and that has left him in a heap. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Seedorf. Seedorf. Good purposeful running this. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Thinks about the shot. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard can get it clear. Lampard. That's good vision. Dembele. Ronaldinho. And it's Baggio. Hazard. It's Roberto Carlos. And this is Ronaldo. Rodri. Searching pass he's played there. Seedorf. Now that's well seen too. Lampard. Adriano. And it's Lampard. That's a shade optimistic. It's a pretty loose pass. Lampard. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Adriano is herring after that one. Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Adriano. Lampard. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. Out of play for a throw. Zanetti. Roberto Baggio. And it's Hazard. Now Seedorf. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is a little undercooked. Lampard. Adriano. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Roberto Baggio. He has a look up. Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Real chance! Great chance! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Oh, he's had it taken off him. That looks a decent ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
one-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
That's where we have to end. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Benfica.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essentially... Shoots! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Tunisia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, just... And the finish! And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Cruyff really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Benfica are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Chance! Oh, in he goes again! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Benfica find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that was vital. Benfica have hit a quick-fire double here. Edmilson. Valverde. Bullet. Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. Valverde. Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
There they go, hunting again.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Decent chance! Great football, shot and save.
Benfica certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Benfica awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. Beckenbauer is the team's great visionary. And it's Neymar. Little pass back. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is a little undercooked. Tries to pass it through, and he's worked it through. So much time and space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pelé, searching pass he's played there. Can he get onto this? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Pelé, and this is Ibrahimovic. And he should have made it 4.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And there's the shot! Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. He is through here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, well played, well played. But that has not gone well. And that's a look and place it forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's managed to get free. Zanetti. He has found a way through. And this is Pelé. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Has been indicated.
Cruyff. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ribéry has it out wide and in space. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So, and that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Benfica are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Lovely, now then. And he's got the beating of his man. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Tunisia are looking to go forward now. Ribéry providing an outlet on that flank. That is lovely. And this is... shot at goal! Goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he was quick to react. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tunisia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Maldini. It's Hullet. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position.
Substitution for Tunisia, number 25.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 23, Suarez. Coming on the field, number 10, Nedved. Number 5,
Beckenbauer,
Platini.
out to the right.
Number 21, Romario.
Almost an hour gone.
Substitution in progress.
Roberto Baggio. And a chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Seedorf. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Danger averted for now.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Zanetti. Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Backward it goes. Platini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Stood up well to him there. Ribery really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Beckenbauer. Seedorf. And no, that was never going to make it. Ribery. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Hullet. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's an imaginative pass. Played into space out wide. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. He's dealt with that really well. Tunisia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's a pretty loose pass. Thinks about the shot.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's got away.
Platini has been indicated.
Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. Oh, super find. Puyol cuts out the pass. And we're done. Benfica have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that. And they set the tone and never really let go, as good as it can get.
And that's where we have to end it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Pull it, Pelé. Looking for the run. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That is good alertness. Now it's Pelé. Pull it. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And that's going right the way across.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely aimed pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, there's the clearance. And they can counter here. That's beautifully weighted. Real chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Benfica still without a single shot on target. Now it's Pelé, looking tidy in possession here. And this is Neymar, Roberto Carlos, looking to play him in. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. And now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Thuram with the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. So what can they make of this? Now it's Hullet. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pelé. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cruyff. Czech deals with that nice and simple. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely spread. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Roberto Carlos. Neymar is herring after that one. Oh, super find. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Cruyff. Pull it. He's in a good shoot! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Yaya Toure did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Benfica leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Benfica leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Benfica carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Pelé. And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Maldini. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Beckenbauer. And it's Cruyff. And the through ball. A heavy challenge. Stuttgart can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he was quick to react. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot could go for a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Benfica present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart and mouth moment for the taker.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick.
Ibrahimovic! It's anyone's ball now. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Benfica are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge gets into a good position. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Oh, well played, well played. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Stuttgart really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 4. Neymar. Número 11. Número 21. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 22. Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 6. Hazard. Número 18. Ronaldinho.
Well, they're not going to make any further progress now.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
That's very neat. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Messi. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Well, they've got it again. Messi gets into some space. Aimed in towards... Terrific header! He's got a goal! Stuttgart back on level terms. Certain, searing and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
Oh no, what has happened here? Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has been slung wide. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Cristiano Ronaldo can be a real threat inside the box. Looks, and this is Pele, and the finish! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. He's had a shot! Thuram clears it away. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Out towards the flank. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Can he latch on to this?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot's on here. Shapes to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. Showing great feet there. Threads one in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chris is having a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Benfica take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Benfica leave it late, but in the end,